Hello, everyone, and welcome into the Ringside Rivalries studio. I'm Victoria Valentine, and I am joined by
Five star
five.
Jesse J, baby.
That's right. We will say Michelle will in fact be here today. She is just running a little behind because traffic decided to try taking her out, but she will be here. But in the meantime, we have your special co-host, Five Star. Five Star, how are you today?
Great, I'm great. It's been a hot day, I tell you that, man. It's hot. But we made it through. We made it to right now, and it's time to get this started.
I think so. Well, welcome everyone. And once again, now we had just had the IEW event not too long ago where you actually defended your championship. Was that correct?
Oh yeah, five star versus Big Daddy Dion. We him and I we've been in countless battles together. Like we once best friends. We turned bitter rivals, but still when we get in there, we blow the house down. And I think that's what we did for about 20 minutes. Um and it was one of my best matches with him.
I know it was a fantastic match. Whenever you two are always in the ring, whether you're tagging or competing, it is always an amazing match every time. Never fails.
It is.
And
But yeah.
Now, now it looks like IEW is kind of in this battle happening here between IEW and Dysfunction. And as you'll see in a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen, we actually filmed an exclusive with Five Star, and you got to talk slightly about that. And what do you have to say about that right now?
Well, honestly, the only reason I care is because it's brought to me straight to my face. You know what I mean? It impacts me personally. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, IEW dysfunction that's way above my pay grade. But since we have to get rid of this dysfunctional BS, I mean, if they need a five-star athlete to come in and save the day as IEW champion, I'm willing to do that.
I mean, I think they need it. You need that five-star athlete. I mean, who wouldn't want to have you on their side? Well, we got chat here. Don Benner. Hello, Victoria Valentine and five-star Jesse J. Hello,
How are you?
welcome
How are
in.
you?
Welcome. We've got Jason Static coming in saying Jesse J the five-star. Yep, that's right. That's right.
You know it. And I would say I've been saying this a lot lately to people personally, and I've said it on my social media. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, and when something like this happens, it's lot of responsibility on the IEW champion to step in and come in and be the savior of this mess that was created by dysfunction. So that's what that is.
Oh yeah. I mean, how long have they been in control now? Isn't it coming up on about a year?
Oh yeah, you talking about dysfunction and IEW, this whole dysfunction thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been about a year. At first I was all for it. I'm like, oh, okay, finally somebody putting some stability to this mess. But it turned it into almost as if it was a power trip came about, and it just became more of a nuisance to us all than actually helping us. And yeah, it just they abused their power. I'll tell you that the little power that they did get, the little control that they did get, they definitely abused it. And now it's time to rid these animals. Just get them out of here. They're rabid beasts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, one moment they were trying to do good for the company, next thing you know, they almost turn their backs on the entire promotion.
Kind of like class action, right? Kind of like class action.
Yeah.
Class action came in, and at first it was a good idea. It was like, oh man, we're the wrestlers that need help, almost like a union. You know what I mean? It was almost a union. I took it as, and then next thing you know, they started just fighting with amongst each other, and it became a power trip within themselves. So you have these three groups that are just trying to take control. One's trying to help, the other one's trying to take control, and the other one's trying to regain control. You know what I'm saying? And that's really
Yeah.
what's going on right now.
They've all gone their split ways and now are fighting their own kind of little demons in there and their whole package there. Well, then I
Put
guess
their
you
noses
are
where
being
it don't belong.
treats.
You said what now?
True. Well, we do have Johnny B here with us live that we'll be having later on. So, knowing him, he's probably going to snap back exactly what you had to say just now.
Yeah, I'm sure he does, but I mean, he better be quick on his toes because I got some stuff for him.
Yeah. Well, we have
Yeah,
Alan in the chat. I hope you guys can get my company back. I think it's going to
plan
be
on
one
it.
hell of a match.
I mean, I'm gonna
It's
put my
almost going
all
to be
into it.
almost
Like
war.
it's. You said what?
I
I'm
said
sorry.
it's like a war. You're
Yeah, it is.
perfectly fine. It's a war.
It is a war. It is a war. It definitely is a war, and that's why the guy who's basically putting this all together, his name is War. So obviously he's all for it. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, so are we. We're ready. We got his back.
Yeah. Well, I say before we bring out another guest, I think at first let's take a step back and let's go take a look at that exclusive that we filmed on the site of IEW after you defended your championship. If that's cool with you,
Oh,
co-host.
absolutely, absolutely.
All right.
This is Victoria Valentine with Ringside Rivalries, and I'm currently standing next to the IEW Heavyweight Champion, 5-star Jesse J.
Heck yeah.
Well, you just had your match against Big Daddy Dion, and you did walk out victorious. And I mean, we've seen you fight each other. We've seen you guys tag together.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, how are you feeling coming out of this victory?
I feel good because he's an incredible competitor. He's very good. He's very skilled in what he does. So to come out on top is huge. You know what I'm saying? He was trained by a very great wrestler himself. So I feel good about it. In pain, you know what I'm saying? But eyes burning all this. But yeah, it was a little chaotic at the end. But I'm just happy to come out on top overall.
What do you have to say to the fact that dysfunction keeps coming out and they came out and attacked you, Big Daddy Dion, so much that Justin Poole got involved?
Yeah, I thought we was cool. You know what I'm saying? I thought me and Dysfunction was cool. The next thing I know, they just stay throwing people at me, and then they want me to lose. I thought, you know what I'm saying? Because he's the reason why I had the title shot with Brandon Espinoza. But you know what I'm saying? I guess when you want power, tend to want to just take out anybody in your way. And I feel like would be in his way. You know what I'm saying? So he tried to take me out. So yeah, it's annoying, but IEW will get over it. We'll overcome. You know what I'm saying?
Well, have to look forward to that in that August show.
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. Can't wait.
Thank you for having the time
All right.
speaking with us today.
Thank you. Y'all have a great one.
It would be a Ringside Rivalries podcast if the audio didn't try fighting us as usual with it cutting out. But of course, we will drop it afterwards once again. I mean, how are you still feeling after that? I mean, like you said there, when they turn on you, just like you said here, just can't understand them at this point, it seems.
I mean, but what do you expect from a group that is called dysfunction, right? You don't expect them to be all the way put together. You expect it to be dysfunctional. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Okay.
you have somebody who's a cult leader. As I said last week, like he's a cult leader. He only wants one thing, and that's what's best for him. You know what I'm saying? And if you have enough followers stupid enough to stand behind him with like-minded tendencies, then you're gonna get a whole bunch of dysfunction because their egos will get in the way. Everybody's gonna want to be on top. You know what I'm saying? And Espinosa is not gonna be able to keep track of everything. So they're gonna fall apart themselves. It's just a bunch of dysfunction gonna happen within themselves.
I say give it due time, and we're going to be seeing Brandon and Ramsey. Looks like Ramsey really wants to be the lead, but isn't it supposed to be Brandon? He seems like
right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but I don't think. But who's following him? Who? Crow? Huh? Like who's following him? Waylon? You know what I'm saying? Like who's gonna follow him? You got Jody Ultra, who's an incredible competitor. You know what I'm saying? So like Jody Ultra and Espy are thick and thin right now. So I don't think Jody's gonna go on that side. Like they only got 5 guys, right?
You
So
never know which way
what are they
it's
gonna
going
do?
to split. You never know. So if that splits, there's no telling what's going to happen.
Oh, they got the post-humans. I forgot the post-humans. They're loyal, but then again,
Yeah.
those guys are also off their rocker. You know what I'm saying? Those guys, they turn on each other every year. You know what I'm saying? They get back together. It's like a toxic relationship. You know what I'm saying? So like, what are they gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like it's dysfunctional within dysfunction, and all we got to do is wait for the implosion.
There you go. You heard it right here from 5-Star. He sounds like he's speaking truth, and he might just know what's going to happen coming in the future.
Makes sense.
And
I mean, 2 and 2 means 2 and 2 makes 4. I put 2, 2, 4. That's the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Simple math.
Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure if I'm speaking for Michelle, but Ringside Rivalries is full team IEW, so we have no idea what could happen if you guys win, and in our eyes, when you guys win. We just might be seeing exactly that.
And we are.
There you go, guys. You heard it. Well, let's see here. Make sure I'm all caught up with chat. I think it is time to bring our next guest, Michelle Miller herself.
It's the best guest you'll ever have.
Hey, how you doing?
I am doing very well. A little flustered, but I'm calming down. Everything is slowing down.
I heard that. This heat probably don't help either.
No, it is absolutely horrific out there. And people are just not right. And if one of you out there listening does not start working on those flying cars soon, I'm going to lose it.
Yeah, no, I get it.
How is everybody?
I'm doing quite well.
Yeah, I'm doing fine too. Besides the heat, I'm gonna keep talking about the heat because I work outside. But besides the heat, everything's fine.
All right. Hello, everybody in chat and everybody viewing. I do apologize for being late. Life got away from me this afternoon and I got here as quickly as I can. So I do apologize, but it looks like everything was fine. So no worries there, huh, guys?
Jesse J fills in very quickly. I think we need to change it now. I feel like Michelle is now our special guest co-host, and Jesse is the co-host.
Yeah,
you're in the spot.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you very much, Jesse, for taking over for me in the beginning here.
Absolutely. Anytime you need me, I got you. Just know that. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. No time for fangirling today, although why the hell not? We're talking about IEW.
Yeah.
It's there you go.
And we've got our
Don Benner. Welcome.
Our favorite 5-star Jesse J with us. Super excited to have him back. Hello. Thank you very much. So, guys, I missed everything. All I know is I've got a Tyler Cooley backstage. He is looking sparkly. I blame him for being late because he's sending me these selfies of him looking all devilishly handsome in that sparkle. You see, I had to match said sparkle because I could not let the young gentleman be the only one dazzling out here tonight. Not after seeing how good he looks. What else is going on? How are we kicking off? Because I don't know.
Well, we just aired that exclusive that we filmed with Jesse J, and we're just talking about this overall takeover between IEW and Dysfunction and how they've gone to war, and we get to see it almost come to a complete end this August.
Thank God.
That is true. And it sounds like we are coming to a close with this upcoming show in August, which I am super excited to get to. The summer can't be over with soon enough. But so what's our flow for the evening? Who are we going to welcome on here first?
Well, who I was thinking to bring out is the man you were just talking about being all jazzy and sparkly, Mr. Tyler Cooley.
All right,
get him out. You want to do the honors, Michelle?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, IEW's ring announcer, Tyler Cooley. Now get out here and sparkle with me.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
At this new
oh my God. Never in
that?
your life,
That
ever
sparkle?
again.
You see that?
Look at that razzle dazzle.
You're
Take
making my
some
eyes
notes,
hurt.
5-star. Take some
Oh
notes.
God.
Take some notes.
God, my eyes are burning right now, dude. Like, why would you even put him on here? He is a. Oh.
Michelle, you are so sweet. Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction.
All right, Tyler, since you're here and you want to talk about introductions, I need
Oh
you
boy.
to introduce me. Introduce me right now. Tell them who I really am, who you know me to really be.
Ladies and
Tiger?
gentlemen, this is your current reigning, defending Illinois Elite Wrestling heavyweight champion, the reflection of perfection, 5-star Jesse J. Also hailing from a galaxy near you, by the way.
Alex, you see the icing on the cake. So I might just be nice to you this time. You know what? You gotta earn your stripes around here, buddy. You gotta earn your stripes. Yeah. You're breaking it right now. You're breaking it. Don't do that ever again, please.
I'm getting caught up on the comments. There's so much. They love me in the comments. They love me.
Oh, let's hear those comments, Victoria.
Yes, we got people in here saying, hell yeah, Tyler. We've got Dawn saying, evening, Tyler Cooley.
Hi,
Steve Stanton,
Dawn.
Tyler Cooley rocks. Oh my gosh, yes. We've got Trinity here saying, Tyler is blinding me with that jacket.
Sorry. My bad.
I was getting all self-conscious about it, but you gotta bling it up, bling it up.
All right, yeah. If I look like a salamander, I probably would want to bling it up too, huh?
Thought we were being nice.
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
your
yeah,
moves change real fast.
It's the whole heart thing that's like really throwing me off. I just don't understand it, you know. Oh God, come on.
Oh, I'm doing amazing, Logan. I am doing amazing. Thank you for asking. How are you? How have you been?
Logan Clever.
How is everybody doing tonight? How's everybody doing? I was sitting backstage listening to you guys, chit-chatted away about the history between Big Daddy Dion and 5-star Jesse J. I mean, those two, they never fail whether they're together, whether they're, standing across from each other, they never, ever fail. Their matches are always incredible. I mean, like Jesse said, they've been on for about, a good solid 20, 25 minutes. I know you ladies were there. You saw it. It was incredible. But right now, we have a dysfunction problem. A really bad dysfunction problem. I mean, dysfunction, like you guys mentioned, dysfunction has been in control for almost a year. It was last year. It was dysfunction versus IEW, and I don't know what happened, but dysfunction got the win. And I don't know. It's a really stressful situation. I want to keep my job, and I want to be on dysfunction's good side, but at the same time, I am fully Illinois Elite Wrestling, and we need all hands on deck for this.
And you know what, Tyler? Like that's part of the reason why I'm really starting to try to bury the hatchet with you, even though you're cringy. The only reason is because this is a time where everybody who is trying to fight for IEW to stand together, because at the end of the day, the facts remains, united we stand, dysfunction we fall. So we got to stick together. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. This is going to be the breaking point. This is going to be...
You're going to make us or break us, buddy. They're either make us or break us. And if you come around me again with that hair like that, you're going to be broken. I'm sorry.
5-star. First, you can't use a positive to cancel out a negative when you're trying to compliment. And then you come out, and then you just say, forget it, and you hit it again.
That's on me. Sorry. That's on me.
Sorry,
Tyler.
It's okay. No, my hair looks nicer than yours. You don't got to tell me.
Oh, my brush. Okay, I don't care.
He said, "Where's my?"
Yeah, I'll R-truth myself right now. Stop playing with me.
Oh,
No.
not do that.
No, that's one way
And
to
that's-
never be related with Ringside ever again, because Michelle and I will be very mad. Oh, let's her. Let me jump in chat really fast. We've got some people all up in here. Camera coming in here saying, "Be nice to my Tyler."
I'm trying my best here. Tiger Koofy's in his out.
He's working on it. He's working on it.
Man, look,
well, Jason Static isn't. Jason Static coming here saying Tiger Goofy in the house.
Yeah. I mean, you're doing great, brother. I'm telling you, you're doing great.
Great.
Hey, Tiger, I'm telling you, you got it.
So, what
it,
what do we want to talk about?
I want to know what all has been going down, you know, in your vision. Well, let's see, you know about the last time we were at IEW. We've been all over, and it feels like everything is just completely turned around. With besides the fact of course, dysfunction trying to take over.
Absolutely.
So, if you can, let's make sure everybody fully understands what got us here today. And I can't think of any other person better to do the job than you.
Thank you. Yeah, as I mentioned, you know, a year ago, maybe a little over a year ago now, Dysfunction slowly started to make their way into Illinois Elite Wrestling, and it got to a point where Dysfunction wanted to brutalize, they wanted to victimize, hi Alex, and they wanted control. They wanted control, and they were not going to stop until they got it. And that's exactly what happened. So for almost a year now, Dysfunction has been running around doing whatever they please, attacking whoever they please. And the sad part about it is there's not a damn thing that any of us can do about it.
So and they keep growing.
They see, and that's that they only, and I mentioned this, you know, a while ago, and one of my videos that was released, they just keep getting bigger and better. You never know what's going to happen next. You never know who's going to be next. You never know who they're going to bring in next. They have people everywhere. Even if one of them is not in the building, one of them is in the building, if that makes sense. There is always representation of dysfunction around, and you know, it's gotten really hectic, but we have had several debuts. We have, you know, Class Action kind of has their own beef. You know, the Class Action that you ladies remember is not the same Class Action anymore. I'm not too sure what's been going on there. You know, obviously Corey Andrews and Johnny B started to feud with each other because Corey Andrews was getting sick and tired of the way he was getting treated. He was getting pushed to the side, like he didn't matter, and he got tired of it. And you know,
wasn't Justin Poole part of that too? Did you say that?
Justin Poole was a part of that group, yes.
But he was a part of the whole friction too, wasn't he? It wasn't just Johnny, was it?
No. See, the original Class Action was Johnny B, Sidney J. Manson, Justin Poole, James Allen Marks, and the undeniable Corey Andrews.
Right, yeah.
Ever since then, it has really narrowed down to Johnny B and James Allen Marks.
Yeah, I mean, who wants to be with somebody like Johnny B? He's just nothing but an egomaniac, you know what I'm saying?
And I mean, I don't know. He splashed me out of my shoes. I don't know if I want to say anything.
Hey, brother, look, you have nothing to worry. He's not going to do that again, all right? Remember? He's not going to do that again. All right, got you. I kind of got you, but, you know, if I'm not around, I ain't got nothing to do with it. But stand up for yourself, brother. You got this. You got this, man. He's a big teddy bear, man. You got this. He's just a big
Bring
old
it,
teddy
John.
bear. Just a big old
Bring it.
Johnny banking teddy bear. That's all. You good, man? You're good. Stand up. Fight the power. You know what I'm saying?
So right now, our champions, as it stands, as well as you know, as you can see, our heavyweight champion, 5-star Jesse J. Our tag team champions are Devin and Steven, the O'Neill brothers, and
They
our
rule.
O'Neill and our Midwest champion is the undeniable Corey Andrews.
Undeniable, baby. You can't deny the undeniable. You know what I'm saying? It's impossible.
Nope, undeniable. 2 debuts I definitely want to hit on was at our last show. You saw Jalen Strong go one-on-one with LVK.
Fire.
This was the first time that we saw both of these gentlemen, my bad, in this
Fire.
company. They did liar?
Fire.
Oh, I thought you called me fire.
Fire, whatever you want to call
No,
it.
it was a good match. And based off what it sounds, we might get to see them run it back. I'm not sure yet. But it sounds like they both are very much interested in running it back with each other. But it was a very good match. They both made it a very impressive name for themselves. Seemed like the Illinois Elite Wrestling fans were a little bit more into Jalen Strong than they were LVK. But at the same time, if you saw LVK's promo, he did come in kind of hot. He wasn't worried about the fans. He was just ready to make a name for himself. And that's exactly what he did. Gosh.
Logan Clover had a debut. Don't forget about Logan Clover.
Indeed, I believe it was a triple threat match. Reinar the Hooligan versus Dur Kothar versus Logan Simmons.
Yes.
Originally, it was supposed to be Reinar the Hooligan versus Myron Damone, but due to some scheduling issues, Myron could not make it. Therefore, Dysfunction came out, turned it into a triple threat match.
And not to mention, Dear Kothar and Reinar the Hooligan are in a team, so the dysfunction trying to cause more dysfunction within the company, wanted to go and put Dear Kothar against Reinar against Logan, which ultimately, what you think is going to happen? It's going to be a handicap. So really, Logan got screwed. Okay, let's talk about more dysfunctional crap that they pulled at Highway to Highland. That's all I'm saying.
They wanted to. They thought that they were going to do a little something there, but didn't really work out in their favor. So,
no, not at all. Now, Victoria, did you air? How many exclusives have you aired so far? Did I miss only one?
You only missed one. Don't worry, you didn't miss everything.
More to go.
Okay, I was gonna say because we did catch up with LVK after the show, so when we have his exclusive to air for you all to see.
Yes, we want to see that too. LVK is the man. Remember that. LVK is the freaking man. Huge fan of LVK always.
That's right. So thinking about it?
I think so. It's not positive if it wants to show LVK or not.
Well,
This is Victoria Valentine with Ringside Rivalries, and I'm currently outside of IEW, standing next to LVK.
Whoa! Stop! Now, Victoria, you've known me way too long, and you know you don't just introduce me, especially the man with no introduction, as just LVK. You might want to try that again. You know the whole moniker. Go ahead and say it, please.
I am standing next to the man who needs no introduction, known as LVK.
Close, but let me do it. I am the one and only big homie, Mr. No Introductions Needed, LVK. But since you butchered that twice, go ahead and ask me your question that you want to ask. You want to ask me about Jason Week or Jalen Strong or whatever his name is that I just beat tonight? Do you want to ask me about him? Go ahead. I know you have a question about him. Go ahead and ask.
Well, you did just debut here for your first time, and you walked out victorious. However, you cheated.
What? How dare you? How dare you? Are you accusing me of cheating?
You did.
Okay, so if I cheated, let's just say if I cheated, how did I cheat? Got her on this one. She ain't got much.
I do. I even have footage.
You have footage?
I do. You decided to hold on to the rope as you were pinning him.
Now, I was just using the rope as leverage. So I didn't know the ref was counting right then and there. I was just trying to stay balanced for when I made my move and wrapped both of his legs up and pinned him 1, 2, 3. I mean, that's all I was doing. But let me ask you this. Did you really think that Jalen was going to beat me?
At moments, yes.
What? A rookie beating the one and only big homie? Mr. No Introductions Needed? You really thought he was going to beat me? I've never lost to a rookie, and I will never lose to a rookie. And I can't wait till the next show, whenever that date is, because guess what? I'll be back, and I'll face whoever, whenever. And whoever that person is lucky because they get to end up on my resume. Victoria, since you're biased tonight, and for the first time in your life, you're biased, do you have any more questions?
No, I think that's
good, because that was your last question anyway. Look, you, all of them, y'all can all tell them what my name is.
Yes, man, you heard it. You was biased, Victoria? Damn.
Well, this is definitely a different side of LVK than what we and most of our, regular viewers are used to.
Hey,
Talk
look,
about a
let me
complete
tell you,
180.
sometimes, you have to prove yourself. You know what I'm saying? These people don't know who he is yet. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you have to just ram it down their throats. You know what I'm saying? I had to do it when I first came to IEW. You know what I'm saying? I had to ram it down their throats. Who is 5-star? Who is 5-star? You know what I'm saying? Now they know. Now they understand. Now they feel me. You know what I'm saying? You build that connection. Sometimes you just got to, tough love is the best love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see that.
Why you look like
Tyler,
that? Hold
what
on.
are your thoughts? Oh.
Tiger, why are you looking like that?
Why am I looking like what?
Why would you looking like you was trying to do math or something? You just 2 carry the 4, add the 3.
Oh, I wasn't. I was just sitting here listening to you ramble and ramble.
Ramble. Okay. I'm rambling now when I was really just speaking facts. Okay, look, what you do in your ring announcing, you ramble. Okay, you just go. It took you 10 minutes to get through with my entrance at the beginning. So first of all, talk about rambling.
I did what you asked me to do. I gave you
rambling.
the introduction that you asked me for. Be satisfied with it.
Rambling. Either way,
I pour my heart and soul into this shit. Do you not understand that? I pour my heart and soul into this.
I know you. Yeah, you let your soul blow. I get it.
My introduction. Damn it.
No, okay. Yeah. Your heart, soul, your jacket glows. I get it. Now, what do you think about LVK?
Disrespectful. Beyond disrespectful. I have never seen. It's like Michelle said. I've never seen that side of him, not just towards the fans, but towards Ringside Rivalry. I thought that you guys were. But
yeah.
See,
I don't know.
He came in. He cheated. He did not.
He did.
I don't know what's going on with some of these people. That was. I don't even have words. That was beyond.
It was a great performance.
It was a good match.
He did great. Jalen Strong did great.
Until he cheated.
He did great. He just, a win's a win. A win's a win. A win. Win's a win.
But
you know what I'm saying? You look at the column. You look at who won, and who lost.
But
you know what I'm saying? LVK win. Jalen Strong lost. At the end of the day, the record.
Jalen, the difference between LVK and Jalen Strong is Jalen wouldn't have had to use the rope to his advantage.
Well, Jalen didn't get a chance because he didn't win, did he?
A
win's a win, brother. A win's a win. Sorry.
How about we take a look at chat, Victoria? Let's see what's going on over there.
Well, we just had Jasmine Stearns coming into the chat just saying, hey, 5-star.
Hey.
We've got Anthony coming in saying, hey, everybody.
What's up, Anthony?
Welcome in. And then we actually had the disrespect to the reporters. Tisk. You never, totally different side, as we said. Never expected that. Let me shoot out that. We have Steve Stanton coming in, saying, "I received my wonderful gift today. Thank you, ladies. We're so glad that you received it." Yay!
That is awesome. We will let Billy know.
Yeah. I guess we'll have to wait for August 9th to see what Illinois League
We've got The Miz in here, 5-star. I'm sorry you have to put up with that little goof. Not so cool, Tyler Cooley.
Hey, too cool. Master of Tyler Cooley. You know what I'm saying?
I am master of cool.
Wow, that was the master of lame, what you just said. But okay, go ahead, go off, King.
Oh, what happened to Nice?
All jokes aside, I do got to give a shout out to the Gym City Mouth guys. Make sure you check out, all of Zamiz's Facebook stuff, all of the podcast stuff that he shares. Of course, he's got his podcast, got his gaming channel on YouTube. Nothing but love.
The Miz is the biz. You know what I'm saying? The Miz got it. You got it, brother. You're the shit.
That's who we need to snag, Victoria, and beg him to come on to our show because, yeah, everyone needs to know all the stuff that he does. He's got a variety of things that he could talk to us about. So, yeah, we're going to harass him soon, probably.
Yeah, all the craze when it comes to wrestling and other things. So, yeah, check out The Miz, man. He's awesome. He's awesome, dude.
The Miz coming in here saying, "My dude finally promoting something fun."
He's talking about you, Tyler. Why you laughing, Goofy?
Sorry.
Right.
Anyway.
Oh, well, Victoria, I don't know about you, but we were starting to get into some heated discussion a little bit about class action and all that. And we do have Johnny B in back.
I hope you've been doing push-ups
we should welcome him on. What do you all think?
I hope you've been doing push-ups back there.
I think it's a perfect idea to bring our last guest, Johnny B.
Here we go.
5-star, 5-star, 5-star. Hey, before we even get started talking, I heard what you said. You want to call me egotistical, but ain't you the one running around calling yourself 5-star? Calling yourself a 5-star athlete, but you got a 1-star mindset. 1-star mindset. You're saying you're going to help IEW. It's funny to me. You sit here and act like you're the best thing, but didn't War come running and begging Johnny B to come help you?
No, I didn't ask him to do that.
Go look at the IEW page. The video is on there. He came and begged me to come help y'all. But you're not the best.
Begging.
You want to sit here. You want to sit here and say I'm egotistical. I've heard you sit here and bash the loudmouth Cooley over here half the dang time you've been on this thing.
Look. That's because I didn't have nobody else. Big Daddy Douchebag, you know what I'm saying, wasn't around. And you're a lawyer, you didn't pay your lawyer fees for him to show up. So, I mean, look, let me tell you something.
I didn't pay my lawyer fees. You want to know why James Allen Marks isn't here right now?
Because you didn't pay him, brother. You're Johnny Bench,
because James Allen Marks is in a meeting with War, coming up with a deal for me to join your team.
Oh, so he had to pick 7:30 on a day when we were scheduled to be on a podcast to do a meeting with War about something.
He picked a day your commissioner was free.
It's okay. I still would have looked better than him.
Oh, Cooley, stop before you get frog splashed.
Yeah, just shut up before you get star KO'd in the next week. Come on, brother.
You're dressed up like a gusher.
I look better than you any day.
You look like you're on the wrong side of a rainbow.
You guys, that Rumble, you guys ganged up on me. I had 4 people holding me down while you climbed up on the second rope. How fair is that? It's because you guys are weak. You guys are weak.
Do you want me to get us a one-on-one match booked?
I'm a ring announcer.
Yeah, stay to it.
You know what? It's okay. I have backup. I can find somebody to beat your ass for me.
Hey, you know what? I doubt that. But
you're gonna call just
because I want to see you make 5-star mad, announce my name and show 5-star how it's really done.
Oh, wait.
We're waiting.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you you know what? No, you're not worth it.
We'll remember that on August 9th, Tyler. Hello,
Hey,
ladies.
that was beautiful. That was beautiful. And that's
Hey there, Johnny.
Ladies and
Thank you so
gentlemen,
much for joining us tonight.
representing Class Action, he is a two-time reigning, defending Illinois Elite Wrestling Midwest Champion, the impenetrable Johnny B.
Impenetrable.
Impenetrable.
Spell impenetrable, first of all. When you put it in your notes, what did you say? EINPEN trouble? Well, like you can't even spell impenetrable, dude.
Hey, we all know you didn't go to school, fully. We all know.
Jesus, why you drop out in third grade?
Well,
I told you not to do that. I told you stay in school and you dropped out in third grade. That was like 3 years ago. And I told you not to do that.
I dropped out senior year, but that's a different story.
Okay, whatever. All right.
I didn't really have a choice.
School dropout. I don't care when you dropped out.
It was either I had to go do that shit again a whole nother year, or I had to drop out. So I just dropped out.
Sounds like you're a quitter.
I'm just gonna go get my GED because you know how much that can benefit me more than a high school diploma.
Yeah, it's good enough, I guess. Good enough degree. You know what I mean?
Dang, they're telling you to squash me like a bug?
Yes, please jump over to chat and see what's going on over there. Let Johnny.
Your jacket does make you look like a beetle. I'm just saying.
All right, well, let's go ahead and refer to the comment that he just brought up. Yes, she came in here and she said, please frog splash, please, I can't even talk anymore. Please frog splash him again. Squash him like a bug.
I can do that.
Johnny,
we'll make sure to be there for this one.
Roly Tyler Cooley.
Squash him like the cockroach he is.
Get rid of him. Get rid of the little guy. Good evening, all. Freddie Jack Funkhauser.
Hey, that's a dysfunctional ref. No one cares about a dysfunctional ref.
Yeah, isn't he a dysfunctional ref? What's gonna happen when he freaking leaves? Huh? What's gonna happen when dysfunction loses, and then he's gonna have to be, a normal ref, and he's not gonna have this big, everybody's like, oh, he's dysfunctional, he's gonna screw everybody over. But if you screw us over now after they lose, you're not gonna have a job.
The only way your team's gonna win 5-star is if Johnny B actually joins your team.
You know what? I hope you don't.
I
hope it's just 4 of us. You know what I mean? And then me, Dion, Justin, and maybe.
That's your problem right there. That's your problem right there. You said Corey and Justin. You said Corey and Justin. That's your problem right there. That's the reason why you're going to lose. You think Justin Poole is going to lead you to victory?
I don't think lead.
The only reason why Justin Poole had that heavyweight championship around his waist is because I was there protecting Justin Poole the whole time. Coley, shush! I am talking.
Excuse you? No, you can shut up for 5 minutes.
I think your mind's messed up, brother. Your mind's messed up. That's not what happened. What happened was Justin Poole hit me with the belt twice. That's how he won. He did not win because of you. He won because he had the belt and he attacked me with it. That is how he won. I'm going to clear the air. That's why I have the belt now, because I am the rightful winner. I'm the one who should have won back then.
He won because me and Class Action told him what to do. We led him every step of the way, Jesse. Every step of the way. That's what you don't realize. And once we wasn't in his corner, guess what? He lost. He lost.
He had an unfortunate skiing accident. That's what
unfortunate. Happened. He was scared because he knew what was going to happen. And he comes in to protect you. Crazy. He comes in to protect you while you're getting beat up. Where was he at the whole time when we were getting attacked? When Dysfunction was attacking Class Action, where was Justin Poole at then? But he wants to come out after a supposed injury to help you and Dion?
I mean, I think he knows who the real stars are in IEW, and he helped the right ones. You guys are just a bunch of misfits, some little giants, if you will. You know what I'm saying? You guys are nothing but a bunch of sand-lot kids.
I'm pretty sure if you do your history, people, you would see that I've crushed Jesse J once before, and I'll do it again.
I'm pretty sure we had 2 matches. We're 1-1 right now, so don't act like you're just squashing your boy. You know what I mean?
Well, so you should have another one then. You got to break that tie.
And now, well, Cooley,
step in line, brother. Step in
because
line.
Jesse J is still as egotistical, disrespectful, 0 star of an athlete, and he keeps disrespecting you. Go ahead and talk.
I just want to hint on what Freddie Jack said real quick. Does nobody realize that we need to be on the same page here? Whether you're better than him or he's better than you or you guys want to run it back for a 3rd time, we need all hands on deck for this, or we're
not going
to win. We're not going to win if we can't get on the same page.
But here's my question to you. What does me and class action have anything to do with you and dysfunction? With Team IEW and dysfunction? No matter what, we have a job. No matter what, we have a job. No matter if dysfunction takes over, no matter if IEW takes over, we have a job.
True.
So what's it matter to us whether you guys win or you guys lose?
You would rather, okay? You would rather Charles Manson running IEW? Huh? Charles Manson? Or Barack Obama? Just saying. Charles Manson?
None.
Or Barack Obama?
None. That's my option. None. Let them kill each other.
What do you mean? You don't want somebody who's going to be fair to everyone, or just someone who's only fair to his own cronies? Because that's what it's going to be. It's going to be either fair to everyone, which would be War and IEW and Allen and them, or you would be just only what Brandon Espinosa wants, only what Dysfunction wants, only what the Posthumans want, only what all these Jody Ultra, whatever we definitely don't want whatever he wants. Okay.
So you want me to go back to the team? You want me to go support a team, a company who treated myself, Sidney J. Manson, James Allen Marks, Corey Andrews at the time, Justin Poole at the time, but they're both blind, as you all see. You want us to go back to help a team, a company who tried to make us look weak, who didn't think we had the guts to go out there and get opportunities like championship matches. A team that literally belittled us and threw us in unfair matchups the entire time we was there. At least when Dysfunction took over, at least I had championship match opportunities. At least I was able to go off and do what I wanted to do and didn't have to worry about anybody from IEW throwing me into an unfair match where I didn't get what I needed.
Okay, but check this out. Let me just make it real sweet for you. Okay, let me just make it real sweet for you. You see that championship back there, yeah? You see it?
Yeah.
Back there? IEW championship. Okay. Let me just because I'm a fighting champion myself, and I really would love for Dysfunction to be just completely out of our hair. How about I talk to War, and I'd be like, you know what? I know me and Justin are supposed to have a thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, after the get the interim and the heavyweight champion unified. But what if we made it worth your while, huh? What if we made it worth your while for you to join our side? Huh? What if we made it good for Johnny B? You know, your banks, your bucks, you're all about the money, right?
That's what James Allen Marks is doing right now.
Your while, huh?
Hey, trust me, Jesse. Me and James Allen Marks have it all planned out. We're going to War. He's meeting up with War as we speak. We know what we want planned. I don't care what you have to say. I don't care what offer you have to throw out on the table. We know what we want, and we are giving War his answer tonight, as long as he can agree to our terms and conditions. If he can agree, maybe you'll see me on your team. If he can't agree, well, class action's gonna sit back and just watch everyone destroy each other and laugh about it.
I personally feel like we don't need you, but if War does, by all means, because I mean, we got Exodus too. Don't forget that we got Chris Exodus as well. You know what I mean? He's an option.
Jesse, there's only a select few guys that have been able to beat you in that locker room, and I am one of them. You, just like everybody else, knows you need me for that team. Tyler Cooley knows it. Ringside Rivalry knows it. The fans know it. War, your commissioner, knows it. The board of directors know it. Even Dysfunction knows the only way that they're going to lose that match is if Johnny B is on Team IEW.
Oh no, it may be because nobody else will be able to fit in the ring but you. But you know what I mean? But that's beside the point.
He is a two-time Midwest champion. He is
two-time mid-Carter champion. I get it. He's a two-time heavyweight
but
champion.
he is one of the best. He is one of the strongest, and he is one of the biggest that we have on our roster. And I will openly sit here and admit that, despite me and him not liking each other, he is the best, the biggest, the strongest, and we need him. We do.
You can make all the fat jokes you want. You can make all the fat jokes you want, Jesse J, but you still look like a wrestling chia pet.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, Victoria, gentlemen, let's see what your viewers are saying, please.
Well, let's spin back here because they're getting out of control once again. We just had Anthony coming in here saying James Allen Marks is nothing but a mark. He's just going to follow whatever people tell him.
Oh,
clock it. I swear he's nothing but a mark.
You want to call James Allen Mark a mark? You're a mark. Keep sitting in the crowd. How about that?
Whoa.
We got Freddie Jack Funkhauser in here trying to convince Jesse. Never gonna happen, 5-star Jesse J. Dysfunction, join us. We'll always have control. It will never be lost.
And when they lose, you'll be at one place.
I wanted to join Dysfunction
back down the street, all right, at Eville. And that's the only place you'll ever be because IEW is not going to want your sorry ass ever again. Once they're gone, just worry about Eville from then on, all right?
I think we have a janitor position available.
Or, ring setup. We do need a ring setup, like, extra help at ring setup. He could just worry about that, setting up and tearing down the ring by himself. I think that would be nice.
No matter what happens, Freddie, you can always be my bag carrier.
Facts.
Make sure you polish my boots nice and clean.
You can stitch my stars up whenever they ever fall off my pants.
We're just talking about him.
Put them back on there,
Oh goodness, Victoria, please.
Yes, well, actually, just now Justin Poole just hopped in the chat saying this team needs a champion.
Justin should have hopped up in here. We had Justin in here.
You
think he could talk some sense to his old buddy Johnny B. Dog.
You really think that you're capable of being a captain of any team? Of any team? You're a loser. You're not even a wrestler. You are someone who goes to a St. Louis Blues game, gets drunk, throws beer in the air, and thinks you're the greatest of all time. You're a mark just like Michael Anthony. You're one of those guys. You should be out in the crowd sitting next to him, Justin Poole.
I remember
you're a loser.
One night.
You're a loser. You are a backstabbing friend, and you are a loser.
Last thing they need is you. Anyway, Aaron, what is that? Burke Bigler? yeah. Move on. Who is that even? Huh, John? Who is that? Who's that? Aaron Burke Bigler? Huh? Is that Aaron B? Huh? Is that what that is?
Now you know who it is. You know who it is. You know what it is, and she's probably telling them that they don't need you, Jesse, because she knows it just like everyone else.
No, she wasn't saying that. All right.
They all know we don't need you. We don't need you, bro. We don't need you. You're a cardboard champion, bro.
Cardboard champion.
The belt was handed. The belt was handed to you. Handed to you. An easy match. An easy match. Anyone could beat the person you beat for that championship. We all know it. And you sit there and have to fight and have blood and sweat and tears against that loser. And huh?
Eagle Eye?
Yeah. Eagle Eye. He's not even an eagle.
He's something close enough. Shit. He flies. God damn it. He flies.
Where's he fly to?
And on top of that,
where's he fly to?
I beat Jody Ultra for it. I beat Jody Ultra defending against Jody Ultra? Ramsey, Rancid, Ramsey, freaking Ramsey, Rancid, Ramsey.
I don't care about Jack Skeleton. I don't care about Jack
Skeleton.
Skeleton.
Right there. That's 2 dysfunction members right there. Jody Ultra and Ramsey, Rancid, Ramsey. And then you know what I'm saying? Then, like,
Newsflash, Jesse. Newsflash, Jesse. I've beaten you. I've beaten Dion. I've beaten Exodus. I've beaten Justin Poole. I've beaten War. I've beaten Brandon Espinoza. I've beaten Jody Ultra. I've beaten the Post-Humans. I beat them all.
How many times did you cheat to beat all those people?
I don't ever cheat.
Oh,
I don't ever cheat. Everyone knows
that.
You have never seen Johnny B cheat in a match ever.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to fact check that, ladies. We're gonna fact check that. Never cheated is kind of crazy.
Wait, but he.
Tricky face. What?
You want to sit here and you want to make accusations about him cheating, but if I'm not mistaken, don't you cheat too?
Let me tell you something, brother. Let me tell you. First of all, I never said I didn't. Okay, I never said I didn't cheat. I just said he cheats. Okay, I didn't say I didn't. That wasn't the discussion here. The discussion is he cheats.
And just to add to that list, I'm pretty sure back in Highland, we also beat Ramsey Rancid or Jack Skeleton, whatever you want to call him. We beat him and put him and Aleister Crow in their place, myself and Iorio, which I don't know why I teamed up with that loser, but
yeah, what was that about? That was really
because that's what Johnny does.
Money talks, Cooley. Money talks. I didn't have nothing going on that night. He offered me some money to come help, and that's what I did.
Yeah, okay, that's what happened. What he does is he uses other people to try to get himself over. That's what he does. He just picks somebody who's weak, goes against other people that are weak to make himself look like he's the strongest one in the ring. That's what he does. That's what Johnny B. Jordan does right there.
Is it that, or is it that there's another class action coming your way, Jesse? What? A bigger, a stronger, a more powerful class action.
Really?
I love how Freddie Jack wants to say that all of us are cheaters up here.
You have on your team that could be better than when you guys had all the gold at one point. Do you remember that? Do you remember you guys had all the gold? And who was running that ship when you guys went over? You had Midwest, the Post-Humans, right? They had the tag team titles. And then Justin Poole had the World Heavyweight Championship. Why you didn't have the World Heavyweight Championship? Why did Justin Poole not have the Midwest Championship? Huh? Why was he the one that won? Huh? What, you just gonna just give up?
Why did he win, Jesse? Why did he win? Why did he win? I'm pretty sure he won because myself and Sidney J. Manson was there for him. That's why he won. Justin Poole would have had nothing if it wasn't for Johnny B. The Post-Humans wouldn't have had nothing if it wasn't for Johnny B. And then Brandon Espinoza thought that he could get the Post-Humans something better. What? A new mask? A new hat? You underestimate me, Jesse. That's the thing. You don't realize what Johnny B is capable of. Neither does IEW. Neither does Dysfunction. Go back and do your history on Johnny B. Go back years and years and see what I'm capable of.
Well, buddy, I'm a different person than when you wrestled me. What was that, like a year and a half ago? I think the last time we went against each other. It was so long ago, man. It was so long ago. I'm a way different person then. I've been studying, I've been training, I've been working my ass off to be better, and that's what I am. I am better than everybody in that locker room. Will always be, and am now. What was the great Bret Hart say? The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. That's 5-star, brother. That is 5-star. You will never be better than me, ever.
Freddie Jack, I don't want to hear it from you. Dysfunction is literally in charge because of you, Freddie Jack, because you knocked out another IEW official and then gave Dysfunction a fast count to get the victory. I don't want to hear shit from you.
Aleister Crow, I see your comments in here, buddy. I see your comments. And just to let you know, you're not going to smack nothing out of my mouth because you're too slow. That's why you lost last month, and you need to hit a treadmill with your fat ass.
Can we see the I'll smack the last
What's his
Well, Alistair first came in saying, "You say my name, you pose," and then he came in saying, "I'll smack the last 2 teeth you've got down your throat." So Alistair instantly came in here and is throwing threats.
I'll make sure you ain't got no teeth. How about that?
On a piece of shit. POS.
I'll smack your boob sweat off you.
That's
like I said, Freddie Jack, there's a janitor position ready for you.
Freddie Jack's an idiot.
I can agree
My
with that.
thing is, my whole thing is with Freddie Jack, though, is dysfunction is in charge because of him. Literally because of him.
And I'm sure as hell we're gonna talk to War. Hey, you know what? Matter of fact, you know what? I think we can work together on this. $0 All right, first of all, okay. You know, I'm not gonna comment on that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to strike a nerve. You know what I'm saying? But she could have that because we have bigger fish to fry other than her not being able to count and failing public school. But that's beside the point. John, I think if you do decide, I think that the terms and conditions should be that Freddie is not the ref.
Hold on one second, Jesse. If I join that group, I agree with you on that. But Alistair Crow, at the end of the day, aren't you nothing but dysfunction's little bitch? You want to sit here and keep running your mouth in the chat, but at the end of the day, you and Jack Skeleton, Oogie Boogie, ain't nothing but dysfunction's bitch. You're their errand boy. You're fat, and they have you running around so you can lose weight. You're nothing but dysfunction's little bitch. Continue, Jesse J.
Yeah, I just believe that's a good statement you made there with Alistair, whatever the hell his last name is, or whatever he tries to be, and make everybody whatever he tries to make them be. But look, my point is Freddie Jack does not need to be in that ring with us. If this is a 5-on-5, we need a neutral ref, not IEW and not dysfunction. And
whether or not I'm in your guys' match or not, whether or not I'm in that match or not, whether I'm watching you guys destroy each other, whether I'm in there helping you all destroy dysfunction, I can agree with that. Freddie, keep your ass away from the ring, or maybe Johnny B has something to say to your ass that night.
What if we have
Jeb? I vote for Jeb. I think Jeb should be. I always call it down the boy. If you say
You're
the
such a liar, Freddie.
Right side of the road, then yes, you call it right down the middle. But you do not call it on the stripes, brother. Now look, Freddie, you're getting voted the hell out. Second generation old school referee. Yeah, okay. Back when they had heels and faces as referees. That's not what we do here, brother. We are all about fairness, man. And right now it's not fair, and that's the whole reason we're in this mess. So, Freddie, I'm sorry, but we're going to use IEW is going to use any power we can to get you the hell out of that ring because you do not need to be there. We already seen what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Crow, I might be an old man, so maybe it's time for me to teach your youngsters a lesson.
I don't know.
Haven't you heard the saying, respect your elders, fat boy?
Everyone here's a clown. That's crazy work. I got some clowns. You want to see them? I got a clown right here.
Dysfunction looks like they belong in a circus.
Yeah, I got a clown on my back, too. Like, I got clowns on deck. You know what I'm saying? If you want one. You want one?
He's also a living, walking chia pet.
Let me look at the real quick. Everyone's a clown.
All right, so you know what? I'll be the respectful man here since you two are disrespectful. Ladies, is there anything you would like to talk about? It is your show. It's not the 5-star show, and it's not the Cooley show.
I've been sitting here with my mouth shut while you two have been bickering back and forth.
What are you doing right now?
You've been talking this whole time. Why, Cooley? Because you missed your broadcast?
Excuse me? I've been sitting here quiet.
Dylan, what was it? Too cool for Tyler Cooley on Thursdays. What was the name of it?
Keeping it cool. Keeping it with Tyler Cooley.
With Tyler Goofy. That's right. I remember that.
It stayed pretty cool because they went right in the basement.
I do actually want to go back, Johnny B, and I want to talk more, a little more about class action. We met up with you after the event there at IEW, and Victoria was able to speak with you. Can we go ahead and interview that? Can we go ahead and air that? That way, then we can talk about what Johnny kind of teased a little bit when he was helping introduce or actually remind everybody about the show tonight. So let's start here and we'll see how things progress.
This is Victoria Valentine with Ringside Rivalries, and I'm currently standing outside with James Allen Marks and Johnny B. Now, the last time we were here at IEW, you guys were in charge. You had all of Class Action together. What has happened since we've been gone?
Well, sadly, we've had several different people prove that they were only ever out for themselves as opposed to us. Am I wrong, Johnny? First Corey, then Parasite. Oh, I'm sorry, Tyler Knight, whatever he is today.
That about Justin Poole.
Yeah, just complete lack of contribution the last few months. I get he was injured. I understand that. But if he was there when you faced Corey back at Passed Over, probably still held the Midwest Championship.
See, and the
He got lucky.
thing is, to answer your question, the reason why we lost everything is because of traitors. Traitors that don't understand what mission that we had to set out to begin with. And that mission is the rise to the top. And even though Justin Poole is technically your heavyweight champion, but Jesse J is also your heavyweight champion, regardless, Johnny B is going to be your next heavyweight champion, no matter what I got to do.
No matter what tricks, no matter what rules we got to break, he is winning that championship. He's already a former CHW heavyweight champion, folks. He's already held heavyweight title gold. And he's going to do it again, even if he's got to beat Justin to do it.
So
All right.
you think you're cool, Jesse J. You think you're cool.
This one? This is the one you talking about? This
Go
one you
ahead
talking
and
about?
we'll
That's going to be
let
mine, man.
maybe
You
Justin
keep going
Poole,
on
if
that. You
he's
keep
still in
talking about-
chat, wants to
you keep
respond to
talking about
that. So
one and
we'll give him
one.
a chance to do so. Gentlemen, it's time for Johnny B to focus on this exclusive. So what I want to know is, after having that exclusive, of course, the two of you were standing together. When we met up with you this past weekend to film for the upcoming show tonight, you had brought him up again. Would you care to elaborate to those viewing on what you said you could possibly want to share with him tonight? Even though, unfortunately, like I said, he wasn't able to join us because he was off in a meeting.
I don't see. The thing is, I could talk about it. I could, but should I talk about it is the thing. Should I? Because
Fair enough.
there are big plans in the work. There are very big plans in the works. I will give you guys all a little treat. I mentioned it a little bit earlier. There is a new class action coming your way.
Yes.
There ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. There's a new class action. No idiots like Justin Poole and Corey Andrews. This time, I'm found the most underrated people out there. The ones who don't get looked at, and the ones I know are champions at the end of the day. Class action will rise to the top. We will take that belt from Chia Pet Jesse J. And at the end of the day, whether Dysfunction wins or IEW wins, class action will be on top of everyone. And for Justin Poole and for Jesse J, one way or another, that belt is coming to me. And Jesse, you can dance over there and you can talk all this noise, but at the end of the day, that belt is coming with me. And everyone knows after this year, I'm taking a break. And I'm not trying to sit here and sound like no WWE star. But hell, it don't sound like a bad idea about taking the belt home with me.
Looking ass. First of all, no. First of all, I can see you loud and clear. Okay. Ugh. First of all, no. You will never beat me for this. You will never, in your wildest dream, you can't even dream about that. You go to sleep at night. You fall asleep. You would have the dream of going against me, and you will still lose. So it don't matter what you say, what you do. You step in the ring with me for this, you're losing 5 times out of 5 every time.
Again, Jesse, You might be a 5-star athlete, but you're a 1-star mindset. You're not going to see what's going to hit you. You have no idea what myself and Class Action have planned. You have no idea the new members of Class Action and who they are. You have no idea when we're going to strike. And like I said, at the end of the day, that belt will be mine. And there isn't shit you, War, Dysfunction, Tyler Cooley, Big Daddy Dion, or Justin Trashy Shit Fool can do about it. So you can sit there with that belt on your shoulder and talk all the smack you want, because I promise you, yeah, kiss it, cuddle it, hug it, because you won't have it very much longer.
Big words from a big guy. That's all I know.
A big guy who will smash you like a bug. Ask
That's
Tyler Cooley. He knows
Tyler,
from
you'll smash
experience.
like a bug. Tyler, you'll smash like a bug. Me, I don't break that easily.
Yeah,
buddy.
it wouldn't have happened if I wouldn't have had 4 people holding me down. You couldn't
It
do
took
that by
4
yourself.
people
You had
to
have
hold
people
him down, brother.
Oh, and ladies, just so you know, and I'll announce it right here, James Allen Marks just messaged me. The meeting is done. A deal has came to. So be watching the IEW page very soon, because I'm sure either myself or IEW will announce what's happening.
Outstanding. We'll definitely keep an eye out for that and make sure to get it shared as soon as it's released.
The thing is, what is the deal, Jesse? What is the deal, Cooley?
I don't know what the deal is.
Maybe I get a title shot.
Good or not?
Or maybe, Jesse, after I help IEW win, instead of IEW or Dysfunction owning the company, maybe it will be Class Action.
Oh,
you
God.
wish. You
I know for a fact War is not going to allow that. Come on.
There's one thing that I've learned in this business. There's one thing that I've learned in this business to both of you goofballs. The money talks. We have it. You don't.
You're bluff. You're bluffing. You're bluffing. You're
Am
so
I
full
though?
of it.
Am I
You're
though?
so full of it. You're so full of it.
Am I
War
though?
would never. War would
Am I
never.
though?
Never.
War loves this company too much to allow you to pay him off. No,
you winning that
bent over
championship
backwards and you made it worth this while. You didn't. No, this is bullshit. I'll find out. I'll find out.
If you win that championship, if you ever get your hands on that championship, that's the closest you'll ever
it's crazy,
get to
you would
owning
never.
this company.
If
Again,
it's
boys,
crazy.
the money talks.
If it's crazy,
Hey, all I'm gonna say is a deal was sealed. Y'all don't know what it is, but I do.
Well, hopefully we'll know soon enough. Victoria, what's going on in chat? Let's get caught up, please.
Not to cut you off, ladies, but if you look at both of them right now, they're shaking in their boots because they have no idea what's about to happen.
I'm not shaking because I'm not worried about it. Right now, my main focus is helping Illinois Elite Wrestling get control back from Dysfunction. While
Do
you
what
two are worried about,
do what
oh my
Five-Star
gosh, I'm
told
going
you
to
to
take your
do.
title. I'm not going to take my title. I'm worried about trying to be on the same page here.
Do what Five-Star told you to do and go get yourself a decent haircut. You look like a raggedy dog.
Hey, don't talk about
thing
Tyler
on your
Cooley.
face. What's that gray thing on your face?
It's called a beard. Why don't you try growing one, Peach Fuzz?
I don't need one.
He's only 15. He doesn't need to grow right
now. Jesse, you barely even got one. You can't even talk.
I forgot. Puberty hasn't came your way yet.
Jeez. All right, gentlemen. Victoria, please get us caught up in chat.
I'm gonna take
yes, not too long ago, we actually had Ramsey in the chat saying the new class action learned what happens when you stick your nose in dysfunction business.
Jack Skeleton, you got to figure out which holiday door you walk through, but Merry Christmas.
Did your sand of time or whatever the hell just tell you that or something? That was
I should smash that hourglass over his head.
Somebody need to.
Well, you got Freddie Funkhauser was coming in the chat repeatedly, saying that Ramsey said that is absolutely true. Alistair Crow came back telling you to stay on break, and Freddie Jeff was agreeing with it. Actually, we had Alistair quite a bit in chat, throwing a whole bunch of shots at you, Johnny B. I mean, between class action is as dead as Johnny's career, 6 feet under.
Oh my.
This is what I mean. They have eyes everywhere. Literally
It's kind of hard to like
everywhere.
disagree with a lot of this.
Alistair Crow, I'm not scared of you or dysfunction. I've already beat you. Didn't you and Jack Skeleton lay on the mat last week and had to have 4 other goons jump in and help us? Or help you guys? My bad. Help you guys destroy us? I'll admit it. You guys got the best of us. But at the end of the day, we still won that match. You still lost.
That we could have on our team.
And no matter what happens, Alistair, whether if I'm part of Team IEW or Team Class Action, no matter what I do, at the end of the day, it's only going to take another 3 count for you guys to lose everything. And whether it's me joining IEW and getting that final 3 count, whether if it's Jesse J getting a 3 count, no matter what, it's only 1, 2, 3, and your whole team goes away.
Listen,
and we all know Jesse can count to 3 because he can count to 5.
You guys can keep
I
watching.
can only count to 5. Actually, I skip all the other numbers. I just go straight to 5.
We don't care if you're amused.
Oh, we've got Ramsey coming back. Go ahead, Tyler.
We don't care if you're amused. We don't care if you're intimidated. You guys can keep watching. But here soon, come August 9th, you can say bye-bye to every single inch of power that you even have in this company. It's going to be gone. It's going to be gone. And then you and the entirety of Dysfunction is going to have nothing but hell to pay.
Unemployment.
Hey, I just want to Jesse,
long as hell, my boy.
Jesse and Cooley, I just want to mention, do you notice how Dysfunction's 2 bitch boys are in the chat doing the dirty work once again?
For sure. I don't see their leader. Where's their leader?
Yeah, where's the leader at? Where's the rabies infested humans at?
Because he Mr. 7,343 matches is probably somewhere, throwing someone across the ring or something. You know what I'm saying?
Once again, they had to come in here and do Dysfunction's work.
Of course, everybody needs to make their presence known.
Join us! Join us! Join us! Join us! Join us, please! Please, we need you to join us! We can't be anything if you don't join us! Please! Please join us! Yeah. They need it so
Alistair
bad.
Crow saying I'm only here because my name was mentioned. He did appear pretty quick as soon as you guys brought him up.
Yeah,
Say his name and he appears. I don't believe in Alistair Crow.
They gotta say my name. They gotta say my name. I hope they say my name. I hope
say my name. Say my name.
We gotta make you relevant, brother. We gotta keep you relevant. You know what I'm saying? Because if we don't, we know that you're just gonna disappear, and we need somebody to beat up on. You know what I mean?
What a loser!
Disappearing, brother. Can't have you disappearing.
I think Tyler Cooley has more fans than Alistair Crow.
I agree. I agree. I think Tyler Cooley has a huge fan base. I think Alistair Crow has none.
Pretty Jack Funk Tony saying maybe if you would join us, you would be real winners.
Oh, I forgot. We have the ref as a bitch boy too, because if it wasn't for that referee, Dysfunction wouldn't win nothing. And he's also in here talking smack.
Flo counted a couple of my matches. I know that for sure.
With him.
Flo counted a couple of my matches. I know that.
All I know is if I join your stupid team, you all better listen to me and do what I say.
I'm not listening to no fucking body. Oh.
Because Justin Poole isn't the captain. I will be a captain. I'm the only one that deserves to be the captain of the team.
How are you the captain?
Because y'all begged me to come. Y'all begged me to come. I should be captain. We all know it. I can beat you. I can beat you with one arm tied behind my back. I should be captain.
I said we could have had so many other guys besides you. We didn't need you. Okay, first of all, well, I didn't want you from the beginning. I don't even know why War even came to you from the start. Like,
look, I didn't come asking to be on your team.
Manson
I didn't come asking to be on your team. I was leaving. I was going to go home and enjoy my life, and your commissioner ran to the parking lot and stopped me.
From CHWA come over than you. I'd rather have so many other people than you, dude. I could go on naming. I'd rather have Tyler Cooley on my team than you.
Take him.
I'd rather tag Tyler Cooley in and have him run through and get his ass beat and lose, and then we still other than you.
August 9th is going to be an awakening, all right, Ramsey. It's going to be an awakening, but not for IEW.
It's going to be an awakening.
Rams came in here saying the
You know
location of our leader is not your concern. The stands have spoken. August 9th will be an awakening. Alistair Crow saying, I hate all these people. And then Freddie Jack Funkhauser jumping in and saying, my counts are always steady candidates. Maybe you should learn to listen and learn the rules.
Learn the rules is crazy. That is wild. That's a wild thing to say, brother. Here,
Anthony's telling you guys, oh, geez, how about you don't have a captain and just shut up and wrestle?
Michael
Johnny,
Anthony, you want to take my spot? You want to take my spot?
I didn't want him on here to begin with, to be honest. I'm just saying. I didn't want him on here to begin with.
You want to take Jesse's spot? You want to take that deal that War offered me? Do you want to take it? Because you can have it.
Somebody take it other than this guy.
Easy day for me.
Yeah, please. Somebody get him out the hell of this match. Because, nobody asked him to be here. War did, but, he's the commissioner. I guess he saw something in John. I don't know what it was. You know what I mean? Maybe if he does decide to come through with it, then maybe he could finally show people what he has to bring to the table. Because right now, I don't see it. I just see nothing but just dead air. You know
Two-time Illinois League Wrestling champion.
I see nothing but a hindrance, John. That's all I see from you is somebody's just going to get in my way, get in IEW's way, and screw us over. That's all I see. I don't trust you, brother. I don't trust you, man.
And you think I know your past, Jesse. You think you're one to be trusted? I've seen the games you pulled. I've seen the moves you pulled. I've seen the cheating tactics you pulled. There ain't no halo above your head.
I'm an angel, brother.
No.
I'm a born-again Christian.
You can't be trusted. And who knows? Maybe in this match, maybe class action, is Johnny B will be the special referee. Maybe I'll be the one to declare who owns the company at the end of the day.
That one would have had to cost a lot.
Here's a turn of events song. There's a cliffhanger. Let's see what happens. Stop.
Yeah, I want you to see what happens. So hopefully you're not a loudmouth like you are now, and come August 9th, you're ready to fight and actually ready to defend your team.
I'm always ready to fight, brother.
Maybe you should worry about if you and Dion can get along. Let's talk about that. Can you and Dion stand side by side and be a team and get along?
That's one thing about us, though, brother.
Because I happen to be on social media, and I seen what these ladies from Ringside posted with you, and every time they mentioned somebody that was willing to join that team, you had something negative to say about every single one of us.
You're douchebags. I don't know. You could be douchebags.
So maybe at the end of the day, maybe Jesse J is the problem.
Ooh, what a twist. What a twist this story on.
Well, as always, it's kind of similar to what Jesse just said. That's what I always say. That right now it's all words. It's going to come down to the actual actions when we get over to August, and I know I'm excited to see what you all have in store for everybody. And we'll definitely keep an eye out for your decision, because I've been trying to think of a million different scenarios that could have come out of that meeting, and the truth is, it really could be anything. Money does talk.
You never know. You never know.
I got some legal advice for you, brother. I got some legal advice for you. Just stay the hell out of it. Just stay the hell out of it, brother.
Well, see, that was our plan until your commissioner came and found us.
Yeah. Well, from worker to worker, brother, just stay out of it, brother. Just stay out of it. Just go ahead and just deny the deal. You know what I'm saying? And just get the hell out of it, because all you're gonna do is screw us over. I can see it, brother.
Just like Michelle just said, and like I
Jesse,
said,
how do we know you're not going to
money
screw us over?
talks. Money talks. Exactly. I just stated. I literally just stated how you had something disrespectful to say about everyone that they mentioned. How do we know that you're not the one who's going to screw everybody over? What if?
Oh, yeah.
No.
And also, let's remember, if it wasn't for this function, you wouldn't be champion. If it wasn't for this function putting you in that match, you would have not have become champion. So whose side is Jesse J really on?
I mean, you did.
I'm on the side of whoever. I'm on
Tyler, what was that?
Side, brother.
Not too long ago during the broadcast, Jesse, you did mention that you had absolutely no issues with dysfunction until they physically attacked you. Exactly.
And I'm pretty sure you said join us about 16 times on this broadcast.
Mm-hmm. So,
me? Come on.
Mm-hmm. See?
Talk about reading between the lines, huh?
No, that never happened.
Maybe I should have James Allen Marks go back to war and let him know there's a traitor already on his team.
No, you can't prove it. You can't prove it. You can't prove it. I'm not a traitor. I am not a traitor. I'm Team IEW all the way.
I guess we'll see August 9th.
We'll find out August 9th.
Exactly. It all comes down to it. August 9th when IEW does return. So, gentlemen, we will go ahead and make sure that at the end of the podcast, everyone knows how to find you all and follow you, including IEW, in case, they're not already, which would be insane, but it does happen.
Right?
But I want to thank you very, very, very much for taking the time out of your busy schedules to be with us and talk to us and bring us up to speed on everything that's been going on over there. We are not staying away that long again, so I promise you won't have to give us such a long lesson.
You're all good. We're all good. It's been very chaotic, but hopefully come August 9th, we can get back to some sense of normalcy or something.
I just want to see y'all rip each other's heads off.
It's
you can just watch from the back, though. You can just watch from the back. You just watch from the monitor.
Do I watch from the back or I watch from the apron? You never know.
You never know. But if you want to find out, be there. Make sure to follow IEW. They'll have all the information you need for tickets and how to purchase those, along, of course, with following all of these gentlemen here. But thank you again, gentlemen, and hopefully we'll be able to be in touch, and we'll keep an eye out for any announcements and get those shared. And, of course, if there's anything that you think we should know, you know how to message us.
Absolutely. Just remember, as it was mentioned, August will be an outdoor event underneath the pavilion. So please watch the weather. Please watch.
Someone help Tyler Cooley buy a new jacket. That one's hideous.
I like it.
I don't think so. Not one bit.
Get a GoFundMe for his jacket.
You need one with this logo on it. You need one with this logo on the back, right?
I was with you for a second. Then you always got to go and say some shit that just don't make sense. You better not.
All right. Well, Tyler and Johnny B, we will let you go ahead and get back to what you should be doing on a Monday night. And, we'll see you soon.
Absolutely nothing.
Jesse J, I'm coming for that title.
Oh,
not going to win it. It's okay.
So
bye.
much. I'll
Thank
see you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye, Jesse.
Stop doing that, please. You're cringy as hell. Get the hell out of here.
Oh my goodness, it sounds like there is a lot of animosity, a lot of things changing. I can't wait for August to get here because I really want to see how all of it's going to unfold. But again, over and over again, keep an eye out because IEW is always releasing updates and things of that nature, promos. They're always on top of it, and it's phenomenal. So make sure you're following so you don't miss one of them. Oh, 5-star. Again, thank you so much for joining us and being our guest co-host, but most importantly, being here in the very beginning when I was not.
Yes, ma'am. Anytime you need me, hit me up. I got you.
Well, I certainly appreciate that, and I can't wait to have you on screen with us again.
Absolutely, absolutely. I appreciate it. And just be perfectly clear, I'm not a traitor. Okay.
Okay. We'll take your
Absolutely.
word for it.
All right, now y'all have a great one.
You too.
You
Good night.
too. Take care.
Bye.
Oh, Ms. Valentine, what are your thoughts?
It is going to be chaotic, crazy, and
Always.
I can't wait, personally. I can't wait. I don't know what's happening with the new class action. Now, for
No.
some reason, I'm like, wait, could we be seeing a traitor among the team? If not 5-star, what if they're predicting something else? There is no telling,
There is
and
no time.
I am on the edge of my seat.
Oh, no, I am as well. And I say it over and over again. I can't wait. Summer needs to hurry. But I'm so glad
I
that we
know.
finally were able to get back to IEW and get caught up. Now I don't feel quite so lost, and I think we have a better understanding of everything that's going on there, if you can, because they're not wrong. It is a bit of a mess. So hopefully they'll come through and find that normalcy that Tyler Cooley brought up. Is there anything that we need to catch up on before we say goodbye?
Oh, well, we've just got a bunch of the shit talking, which I got. Freddie, Jack Funkhauser in here saying, see you August 9th, Granite City Elks Lodge, 1063 under the pavilion. You heard it right there. He's got everybody set.
Thank you. That's where you need to be.
And he just said, have a great evening, all. We've got Anthony saying August going to be on fire. That is for sure. And we had
No
Jimmy
doubt.
Harris Sr. saying, what up, ladies? That's it.
Hey there. Good to see you.
Anthony, coming in here really quick. You know the shows are always so much better when you lovely ladies are there.
Oh, well, thank you. And
Thank
thank you
you.
for being here, Anthony. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in and continuing to give us support. We absolutely adore all of you, and we look forward to doing this again. And we do have another post-match parlor coming up next week. So keep an eye out for those announcements. And don't say, also, wait a minute, hold on. I can't. We've got a gloat. We were able to reschedule Lucy B. Sweet. And she
Yeah, how
will
can
be
we not talk
joining
about
us
it?
on Wednesday. Yeah, so please, everyone, make sure to tune in this Wednesday for Ringside Rivalry Slam Stories, because we will be joined by Lucy B. Sweet, and she is not someone that you want to miss. All right, Ms. Valentine, what do you think? Time to say goodbye for now?
I think so. Well, goodbye, everyone. Thanks again for joining our chaotic episode, as usual, but I don't think we would want it any other way.
Never, never. And don't worry, we don't plan on changing either. Thanks for being here, guys.
Never.
We'll see you soon.